Guys, how you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, sorry, life has been lifing. I've been so busy. Yeah, I've not been able to make any video. Pardon. You guys should forgive me. I'm sorry. I've not been able to make any video so far. So today I'm going to talk about the summary, my immigration journey. I've not been able to talk about share my immigration journey experience with you guys, how everything went from start to finish. So yeah, my immigration journey, IR1, I came in here, I'm already in US. I came in here with IR1 10 years visa. Yeah. So my journey actually started in 2020. Yeah, that was the time of COVID. That was the time of COVID. That was when our own journey started. Yeah. So my husband filed for me on September 2020. Yeah, September 2020. That was when he filed for me, and then we started waiting for USCIS to approve our case. So from 2020 September, so our case started at the USCIS from September 2020 till May 2021. So we were approved in May 2021. That was after 8 months, right? Yeah. So USCIS approved our case we approved in May 2021. Then our case was sent to MVC. That was when another waiting period started. The main waiting period now started. It was so frustrating. So our case was at the MVC from May, when it was approved and sent, up until June 15th, 2022. So MVC approved our case in June 2022 after 13 months. 1 year, 1 month. It was so frustrating. At a point, my husband had to start calling them. Like every time my husband would call them. Yeah, my husband used to call and finished them. Every time my husband would call them and be like, what is happening? What is going on? Why are you guys not approving her case? And they will be like, yeah, you guys have to exercise patience. The the list is so long. The backlog is so crazy that we had to wait till it's our turn. They will approve us, blah blah blah. My husband was like, okay, when is it going to get our turn to be approved? How are we going? How are we, what is the duration? What is the time frame? They were not giving any time frame. They were just telling us to, exercise some patience. The backlog was crazy and all. So my husband was like, please give us a time frame. They said, no, they are not able to give any time frame. They are going to approve our case once there is an opening at the embassy for interview. You see, that the interview at the time, we are not approving scheduling for interview. So them, the MVC, were holding on to people's cases. They were sitting on our cases while we were waiting. Yeah, that is the best way to put it. They were sitting on our cases, because embassy were not scheduling interview. There were no openings for interview. That was what they told my husband. If one of the ladies told my husband, even if they should approve my case right now, that I was still not going to be invited for interview because there was no opening for interview at the embassy. The embassy were not approving any interview. Apparently, embassy asked them not to approve more cases because they were kind of overwhelmed. It was at the peak of COVID. Everything was moving so slowly. And I think many people were working from home. So the whole thing kind of slowed everything down. We waited till June 10, right? June 15th. That was when MVC finally approved our case. So my case was at the MVC for 13 whole months before it was finally approved. That was 1 year, 1 month before it was finally approved. So when it was approved, it was now we got a letter from the embassy that they just received our case from the MVC and blah blah blah. We were going to get an invite for interview soon. We should start gathering all the documents, everything they listed on the welcome letter and all. I was happy. So we are kind of hopeful. We are like, okay, since my case has been forwarded to the embassy, that means the journey was already coming to an end. You know, we are thinking it was not going to take time before the embassy will schedule for interview, schedule us for interview. My sister, my brother, that was when the whole waiting thing got crazy. Like crazier, not even crazy. The waiting process now got crazier. We waited for the embassy to schedule for interview, no way. They were now doing it batch by batch. We waited though from June 2022 when the MVC approved and forwarded our case up until when August 10, 2023. That was when we got a letter from the embassy. We got a letter from the embassy July that our interview was next month, being August. They were doing it batch by batch. It was crazy. So we got a letter from an email from the embassy on July to prepare for our interview the following month. So my interview was in less than 1 month. At the time we got the email, my interview was in less than 1 month to start gathering all our documents and all. I was happy. I don't care the short interval or whatever. I was just happy that, oh, finally, So that was when I booked for my medical. Yeah, I booked my medicals, everything. We were just going so fast. We're just working so fast. So I booked my medicals, went for the interview. Thankfully, the interview went so well. Yeah, as if the consulate already knew that these people already they don't suffer, they don't too suffer. I wasn't bombarded with so much questions. So I had my interview on August 10th, 2023. Yeah, then picked up my passport August 15th. That was 5 days later, right? Yeah, that was on my birthday actually. That was my best birthday gifts. Yeah, so picked up my passport from the DHL August 15th, 2023. Then September 2023, the next month, I don't come up from Nigeria. Yeah, I left Nigeria in September 2023. So yeah, basically that was how everything went. The interview, everything from start to finish took us like 3 whole years, from 2020 to 2023. 3 whole years. So the next video is going to be about my travel experience. Yeah, living in Nigeria, and my travel experience, my port of entry experience, and everything. I'm so sorry. I've been dropping the hint. I'll be dropping the updates. I'll be dropping everything that you need to know for those of you still on the journey. I wish you all the best. You are going to succeed. You go to that interview and you're going to conquer. You are going to get your visa. Your 10 years visa, your 2 years visa, you are going to get it. You are coming in here very, very soon. And when you come here, you go like, America is sweet. America is sweet. You go like, you like it here. You will like it here. So see you guys, and please, if you have not subscribed, if you have not liked, please do well to like this video, do well to subscribe. It's gonna help me grow. It's gonna give me that morale and the ginger to keep dropping my updates. See you guys. Thank you.